Cooper Flagg goes for a historic 42-point effort, but unfortunately the Mavericks fall in overtime to the Utah Jazz. We'll break it all down coming up next on the DLLS Mavs postgame show. Welcome into the DLLS Mavs post-game show powered by Game Time and Michelob Ultra. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code DLLS for $20 off your first purchase. And Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the NBA. Kevin Gray alongside our DLLS Mavs beat writer Ron Harrod Jr., our DLLS Mavs analyst Bobby Carella, and our national NBA insider Marc Stein. We are DLLS Mavs, your favorite guys, covering your favorite team, especially when the 18-year-old goes off for 40-plus on the road.
They lost the game, but I'm still...
The sweet taste of victory.
Still cracking open a cold one for that.
With Michelob Ultra. Appreciate all of you joining us here on our DLLS Mavs postgame show. Mavericks fall 140-133 in an overtime thriller as Cooper Flagg sets a NBA rookie record with 42 points as an 18-year-old, as the Mavericks unfortunately get outscored 11-4 in the OT period to fall to 10-17 on the season. We will break everything down here over the course of the next hour. Appreciate you joining us here on DLLS Sports. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe wherever you are, gentlemen, on a historic night for Cooper Flagg. Unfortunately, it comes in an L. Bobby, I'll start with you because the numbers that will come out of tonight's game from a historical perspective for Cooper Flagg are dizzying, to say the least, as the 18-year-old has a 42-point night.
Yeah, it's the first 18-year-old ever to score 40 points in a game. I mean, that is just unbelievable. The first ever at 18 years old to do it. Not enough to pass G.G. Jackson for the most points as a teenager, but we'll take the most for at 18. But it feels like every game for the last 3 or 4 weeks now has been kind of a referendum on, is this good or bad for the tank? Is this good or bad for the future? Is this good or bad for a playoff push or whatever? On a night like tonight, I do not care what the final score was. The Mavs could have won by 60, lost by 60. Doesn't matter to me. The only thing that I care about from this game is that Cooper Flagg is the real freaking deal. He is even better than I said he was whenever they played their last game. Whenever I said he was going to be one of the best players in the league soon. He is getting better every single game at something, and tonight he was really good at a lot of things. And that's the only thing that matters in this game. I don't care about the tank. I don't care about the playoffs. I don't care about any of the players on the team. I don't care about J-Kid. I don't care about any players past, present, or future. Cooper Flagg is all that matters on a night like tonight.
He made me look good, too, because that was one of my bold predictions of the season, that Cooper would get a 40-piece. He did it in game 27 of his NBA career, or I should say game 26 of his NBA career. Missed one game, of course, against the New York Knicks. Ron, a gentleman who went inside all night long, attacked relentlessly, and really put on a display for the rest of the NBA world. He already had put the NBA world on notice, but tonight put a stamp on what has been a fantastic rookie start for him.
Yeah, I mean, Cooper Flagg, I mean, every time I see him, I just keep thinking, like, where is, like, the ceiling? Like, I have no idea, like, where to calculate that, and I think that just kind of says it really, for him, is too early. Like, we genuinely don't know. Before the season started, I said, hey, Blake Griffin had one of my favorite rookie seasons of all time. If he can get something around the Blake Griffin rookie season, that'd be amazing. He's inching closer and closer onto those type of caliber player rookie seasons, and Blake Griffin was way older than Cooper Flagg. Not only did he do a year of college, but he missed technically his first year in the league, so technically it was a sophomore year, even though we counted it as a rookie season. And Cooper Flagg is doing something that no 18-year-old has ever done. I mean, he was getting to the lane, he was getting to the free throw line, was called a free throw merchant allegedly by the broadcast. I mean,
the Jazz broadcast.
By the Jazz broadcast, of course not the GOAT, Mark Followell. But
yeah,
Cooper
Followell,
Flagg
I thought it was weird. Followell and Harp were just going in on Coop.
No,
it would have been Devin Harris in this case. But
yeah, they were good, but he doesn't surprise me anymore. He just keeps taking everything up another level. Cooper Flagg, everybody is the real deal. The ceiling, everybody is first team All NBA. It feels like at this point.
Marc Stein, you know better than anyone the historic nature of this league. As Ron mentioned, Cooper Flagg should be a sophomore at Duke this year, and instead he's dropping 40 balls in his 26th NBA game. Kind of put into perspective for you the night that we saw from this young man.
Fantastic. And, there was another, late in the game, he appeared to twist his ankle.
Mm-hmm.
Did he play the whole overtime? I mean, I don't remember him.
Yeah, he played the entire overtime.
1 second
Gangster.
of OT. Like, he has the right approach. Jason Kidd will tell you only have to tell him something once and it sinks in. The miss, we're all obviously going to focus on the 42. The missed free throw to set up the Max Christie offensive rebound.
Perfect
game
miss.
time free throws was a heady play. And I've seen it mentioned in chat more than once already that this loss was not the worst outcome for the Mavericks' grand aspirations. To see Cooper Flagg be able to have a game like this on the road at one of the loudest buildings in the league, a place where the Mavs have
House of Horrors.
Yeah.
repeatedly met with doom on recent trips. This was a very good night for the Dallas Mavericks, despite the absolute crunch time meltdown for the team that seems to only live in crunch time. But I think they're going to come away from this, again, to me, it's not a terrible loss because I hate.
Yeah,
Let's go, Lutz. Let's go.
Don't break the door.
Don't break the door now. You're too strong for your good now. Good gracious.
Bobby
very strong
almost had a
man.
heart attack. Bobby
He literally broke the
almost
damn
lost
door
it.
down.
Would get yelled at
Good
for that.
gracious.
Yeah, that would be good.
There we go. He closed,
I have
he
to
closed
fill
it
out
properly.
so much
Thank you
paperwork for that.
Matthew Hooks.
I'll remember it on your
What's
eval.
it going to be like in a couple of weeks when I wear a Sabres jersey on the DLLS Stars show?
It's going to be really bad for you.
Yeah, I would not do that. I would advise not to do that.
I don't know if you'll remember that night.
Yeah.
Matthew Hooks with the $2 super chat. Coop is him. Build around him correctly, please.
I just one more number. I'm sure we're going to spit off a bunch of them.
Spit.
Sure.
27 field goal attempts tonight for Coop. Also 20 free throw attempts.
Love it.
15 of his 27 shots came from inside the lane.
Oh,
He
love
was
it.
able to look up and see, Utah, they don't have a single rim protector.
Mhm.
I'm just going to go there and see if they can stop me. Most of his shots that came from outside the lane came actually in the last few minutes of the game because I think he was running on below E. That dude is a serious mega badass.
And that's what I loved about his game tonight. I mean, the maturity of his game. You mentioned it right there. The recognition that the Utah Jazz had no semblance of rim protection at all. No Walker Kessler, who's been done for the season, with a left shoulder injury. The Utah Jazz defensively are one of the worst defensive teams in the league. And Cooper recognized immediately, I can go attack the paint and do it relentlessly, and no one, and I mean no one, Greg Ostertag, is going to stop me. No one was going to stop Cooper Flagg from getting to the basket tonight. And he got into the paint at will and really made it difficult for the Utah Jazz. He just repeatedly found himself at the free throw line. 20 attempts at the free throw line tonight for Cooper Flagg, an obscene number for going, and he went 15 of 20 from the line tonight. Other numbers from tonight's game. PJ Washington scored 25 points, had a monster double-double with 25 points, 13 rebounds in this game as well. Other guys in double figures. Ryan Nembhard, bounce-back game for him. He had 14 points, going along with 11 assists. He had a double-double as well in this game. Najee Marshall had 15 points, and Klay Thompson had 12 points on 4 made three-pointers. Jazz got 33 from laurimarkkanen, 37 from Keyontegeorge. He was spectacular tonight with the 37 he had in nearly 41 minutes.
Can't get it out of the show.
Yeah.
Stand
Wild
the
Fork,
heck up, farmers.
Wild Fork on
Fighting
Saturday.
farmers.
Yeah. Kyle Filipowski.
George on Monday.
I'll sing the song.
Lot of Louisville in the show lately.
Far down in a town so noble.
Yeah.
Challenging the eye. Stands a school
town
above
so
all
noble.
others. Stands our Louisville high.
I mean,
The Dallas
stand up
area
Louisville.
native.
'cause
Louisville
he
high
was-
to thee we shall be ever loyal and true. Fighting always to do service for maroon and white.
He's gonna beat you, Mike. Hey, that's your Baylor guy, Tanner. That's your Baylor guy that went off tonight. That's true. Kyle Filipowski had 25 points. He had a chance to actually win the game in regulation, missed a game-winning three-pointer. He still wound up with 25 points, going a plus 27 in the 37 minutes that he played tonight. The other guys in double figures, Isaiah Collier, Cody Williams, and Taylor Hendricks also had double figures with 11. The offensive numbers from tonight's game was absolutely dizzying in a number of respects when you start looking at the overall numbers. It's funny because the Mavericks actually wound up shooting under 50% for this game. After the first quarter, they shot 71% after the first quarter, where defense was optional all night long in this game. The Jazz wound up shooting 51.5% from the field, going 13-36 from downtown. Mavericks just go 9-27 from three.
Missed 13 free throws. That was not helpful.
And that was the other part, too. The Mavericks go to the line 41 times.
In Utah. Yeah. 8 more free throw attempts than the Jazz.
That's right.
It's a lot of free throws by both teams.
And they missed 13. A combined 74 free throws, to be exact, between the two teams in tonight's game. In a game that featured, check this out, 12 lead changes, 13 ties, each team led by as many as 10 in this game, as the Jazz were out-rebounded by the Mavericks. 54-47. The Jazz, who are second in the NBA in assists as a team per game this year, coming in at 29 per game, had 33 in this game. So a lot of offense in a game that featured two teams who are at the bottom of the Western Conference right now, but a fun game nonetheless. But the takeaway obviously will be Cooper Flagg and what he was able to do in just a historic effort from him. Any other major takeaways?
Yes, Oscar Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Utah game. You are correct.
Yeah, the Mavericks actually had a lead.
Utah game.
Ding.
Yeah, the Mavericks led 124-116.
In another life, that would have led to a bell ring, but
I mean,
I've been outvoted in 2025.
That's the power of Tanner. That's right. The Mavericks led 124-116 with 3:30 left. The Jazz outscored the Mavericks 24-9 from the 3:30 period of the fourth quarter on through overtime, where the Mavericks went 1 of 9 in the overtime period. I mean, to sum it up, they just ran out of gas. By the time the Mavericks got into the overtime period, the legs had been gone. Cooper Flagg had given everything that he could, and no one had anything left, unfortunately, from a shot-making standpoint, and that came to fruition.
That was a W in my book somebody put in there.
In the overtime.
Man.
That's the thing.
With the loss tonight, the Mavericks dropped
Look at that.
10-17.
This is good for the tank.
And they go from 10th in the West to 12th in the West.
It's as if some people were listening to the pre-show meeting.
What did we know or not know?
And yes, this was clutch game number 20 for the Dallas Mavericks this season, where they go to 8-12.
Will they ever end?
Probably not. Somebody on this panel, Bobby Carrillo, said that tonight would not be a clutch game.
Well, he didn't bet on that.
Well, it was close to not being one.
That's what you guys.
Oh, they were up 7. They were like,
they were up 8.
We don't want to be up that much
up
anymore.
4.
We want to be up way less than that.
That's right. So the Jazz improved to 10-15 on the year. The Mavericks dropped to 10-17. They are a full game behind the Jazz now for that 10th and final play-in spot in the Western Conference. Let's take our first break here on the DLLS Mavs post-game show. When we come back, our other big takeaways from tonight in a historic night for Cooper Flagg, dropping 42 points, becoming the first ever 18-year-old rookie to score at least 40 points in a game that will be remembered for quite some time after what Cooper Flagg put together. Plus, we'll dial up the Stein a little bit later on in our show as the NBA trade season unofficially has opened. Starting today. We'll jump into all that and more coming up next.
Mavericks fans, I know you might be a little upset. I know you might be a little sad because Anthony Davis did not play in the game. But the delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior, everybody. Michelob Ultra that might be able to wash down some of your sorrows. Now, Michelob Ultra is only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, everybody. If you're gonna wash down some of your sorrows, why not do it with a light beer? Am I right?
Yeah,
So you take the Michelob Ultra, you sip some of it. Either you can do it fast, you can get another one, or you can slowly let it trickle down your gullet and let all of the ingredients, let you taste everything as it's going down to everybody. So while Anthony Davis, he's not out there playing everybody, but you'll be having that Michelob Ultra. And just to make sure it's a superior smooth taste worth playing for Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the NBA. Everyone, please drink responsibly.
The weather outside is frightful, but hey, you can be delightful when it comes to Branded Bills premium headwear and apparel. Whether you need snapbacks, truckers, fitteds, beanies, or tees, Branded Bills has you covered with performance and style. If you're looking for some gear for this holiday season for the perfect sports fan in your life, Branded Bills can help you stand apart from the crowd. They have you covered with the best custom headwear and apparel in the game today. You can start your order right now, and their dedicated team will help you create the exact custom apparel that you need, know, and love. In fact, they've got a partnership with 40 plus colleges as well, including Texas Tech, Texas, and TCU as well, just in time for this holiday season. So if you're looking for the perfect holiday gift right before Christmas, head to brandedbills.com. Use code BBDLLS for 15% off your first order. Again, that's BBDLLS for 15% off your first order with Branded Bills at brandedbills.com today. Check out their premium headwear and apparel and get that perfect gift for the favorite sports fan in your life with Branded Bills premium headwear and apparel today. Welcome back into the DLLS Mavs post-game show. Appreciate you joining us here. Kevin Gray, Ron Harrod Jr., Bobby Carell, and, of course, our National NBA insider, Marc Stein, where Cooper Flagg put together an incredible night. The numbers continue to flow in on the historic performance that he has, of course, dropping 42 points and a 7-point loss to the Utah Jazz. Cooper Flagg now has the third most points ever scored before the age of 19. The only two players to have scored more points before the age of 19. You guys want to take a crack at it?
I know he passed Tracy McGrady, but LeBron has to be one of them.
LeBron.
And
Another 18-year-old who played for a team you covered.
it is Kobe.
It is Kobe, the late Kobe Bryant.
You guys understand Kobe's rookie season. I mean, he did not rack up the points.
He must have been really young.
Wasn't he 17?
He was 17
Okay, so
at the
that makes
start
sense.
of the season.
So he played like a whole year, basically.
But at 18, essentially.
I'm trying to remember when he turned 18 in June, I guess.
There's no way to find this out. So
Yeah. No, but yeah, so
His birthday was in
August.
Yeah.
James has more points at 18, and Kobe Bryant, he will eventually pass Kobe. He probably will not pass LeBron James because of the amount of games left.
Cooper Flagg turns 19.
Can you look
in
this
6
up
days.
just because I don't trust my memory? I'm pretty sure Kobe didn't play opening night, and his debut was actually the second game
let me take
against
a look.
Minnesota.
Well, while he looks at that, Cooper Flagg also tied Mark Aguirre's franchise record of 42 points for the most points by a rookie in Dallas Mavericks
6
franchise
minutes against
history.
Minnesota.
Marc Aguirre at 42 as a rookie?
That's
And
right.
only 3 that
Mark
Sheesh.
Aguirre was an absolute baller.
You know what's also amazing about that game? Not only so that was the Lakers' second game. They had Shaq and Kobe and didn't sell out the second game
Oh my God!
In Los Angeles.
in Los Angeles.
And that's
Forum,
against Kevin Garnett
right?
too. How about that?
That's the Forum, too, days?
I was at the Forum.
Man.
That could hold 17,505 and whatever the attendance is, it's not 17,505.
Well, I'm sensing some parallels here because the Mavs didn't sell out American Airlines Center whenever they took on those. Was it the Pacers? Or was it the Wizards? Or was it the Pelicans?
One of those
Or
type
the
of teams.
Grizzlies?
Yep.
Yeah, it was the Pacer game.
So
The
there you
Pacers
go.
game, yeah.
There you go. The Mavs didn't sell that one out. Coop is the next Kobe. Right?
Other numbers from tonight's game as well. I mean, the like I said, the numbers are just dizzying. The records that were set tonight by Cooper Flagg, just becoming just the 5th rookie to score 40 points, have at least 5 rebounds and 5 assists in the last 15 years. So just unbelievable. Any way that you slice it, the way that Cooper Flagg put together tonight's performance. And Mark, they needed every single bit of this performance tonight from Cooper Flagg to even get this game into overtime. No Anthony Davis tonight. No Brandon Williams, who had a right Achilles soreness. D'Angelo Russell was also out in tonight's game as well due to illness. Daniel Gafford was on a minutes restriction as he made his return from the ankle injury that he's been dealing with. In fact, he only played 13 minutes in this game than Daniel Gafford. Cooper Flagg wound up playing the most minutes, nearly 42 in tonight's game, and that just kind of hit me. 42 points in 42 minutes is kind of obscene. It's absurd. But Mark, they needed every bit of that tonight from Cooper Flagg.
Yeah, because, the headline going into this game was Anthony Davis not playing.
That's right.
Which, he popped up on the injury report as questionable yesterday, but he was at shoot around today. I think that maybe raised external hopes that, he's at shoot around. He'll play. He does not play. He was scratched. But as I continue to say about Cooper Flagg, he just keeps going. He's not looking for excuses. He's not getting down about the situation. He just plays on and just keeps attacking the rim. I mean, I always want to hear the post-game quotes, but I really want to hear them tonight. I would just love to hear kind of what his mindset is to, I'm sure he's looking at that box score going, wow, 20 free throws. That jumps out at you almost as much as the 42 points, just because that's a lot for a rookie.
Pretty friendly whistle for a guy his age.
For a rookie.
But he also, that goes to show too, whenever he goes to the rim, he does it with intent. He drives hard, and he's able to take big, powerful strides. Guy's got a lot of time to foul him.
Yeah.
And when that jump shot starts falling, everybody, which I just feel like eventually it will start to fall eventually. Might not be this year, might not be next year. When it does fall, scary hours for the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, the continued growth of his game is going to be fun to watch. And he turns 19 years old in 6 days. And what are
you getting him?
The question is, what is he going to get me? Because my birthday's the very next day.
Maybe some Gatorade.
Is it?
Yeah. My birthday's on the 22nd.
Maybe he'll get you a new pair of shoes.
Maybe, because he got a whole lot more bread than I do. So he got to give me something. He doesn't need anything. He's got all the gifts.
Some fresh kicks.
He doesn't need anything from me. He got all the gifts.
Some fresh kicks.
For an 18-year-old. He got all the gifts already. I'm just going to continue to marvel at the records and numbers that continue to come in. Cooper Flagg is the fourth teenager in NBA history, check this out, to record 40 points and 5 assists in a game, joining Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James. And he's the first to do it at the age of 18. So, again, historic company that Cooper Flagg is keeping.
Good player, man.
With the game that he had tonight. Let's get to some of
that Lowry triple was his only 3 of the game.
Really?
That corner hoist.
Yeah.
And he's still over 30.
No,
Yeah.
That was only a 2. That one at the very end.
That
was only 2.
Makes more sense.
Close
now.
to being a 3, though.
Makes more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, Billy with the $5 super chat. Some might not agree, but this was a good loss. Coop proving he is the future, and you lose to a team you should be competing with in the lottery. Hashtag Coop.
Not my burner.
But
it could be.
Are you sure?
Billy, we are on the same page.
Your Billy is a tad to them.
We
Just
are on the
hearing
same
Mark and
page
KG say that makes my night.
Martin the Polar Bear with the $2 super chat. All thanks to Cooper, DLLS has a new Utah game.
Yeah,
also not my burner. Also could be.
We haven't really hardly talked
I was
about
lobbying hard upstairs in the pre-show meeting to get Utah game into the graphic.
was.
I lost the face-off, but
The face off.
Yeah, I mean,
Martin
we haven't
the
really talked
Polar
about what
Bear,
happened in the game, but they were up 8 points with 3 minutes left, and they
Martin
blew
the
it.
Polar Bear,
We just
your
scrambled and changed
sentiments were
stories.
represented here in the before we got on camera. That's all I'll say.
They ended the game with 133. They actually had 131 at halftime.
I mean, yeah, they, like I said, from the 3:30-minute mark of the fourth quarter on through overtime, they were outscored 24-9.
Fun.
That's
Ding the
Yikes.
bell. Please hit the bell, Tanner.
Fun.
So
Hit the bell.
They had
Say it again and hit the bell. He's throwing the bell away.
good for him.
I thought Tanner was my closest ally in this building, and over the last couple weeks,
He's turned on Mark.
Yeah, he's just banning me, throwing the bell
you
away.
know what's happening, Mark? He's becoming Cooper Flagg. He's realizing his powers and utilizing them to his fullest.
He's getting aggressive now.
Okay, but that's right. The
Flag was like,
aggressiveness
I'll let
of
everybody else
Tanner.
get off.
That's
No,
right.
he's like, you know what, Najee,
I'm gonna be
suck and
calling
roll.
in from outside. My code,
Yeah.
my code to the
I'm
door is
locked
gonna be
down.
Dial up the
invoked.
Stein line to get into the building.
Tanner is
Bobby
also
Goodwin.
just 18. as
Yeah,
well.
that's right.
He's young.
part of our
He's not in his
pilot
peak
internship
yet.
program.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a hell of an intern.
Yeah, they
Pilot
had-
interns.
Mavs had 38 points in the paint in the first half, 24 points in the paint in the second half, 2 points in the paint in overtime. So, Coop was a human battering ram, but it can't be a one-man show. And there were times like in overtime or maybe it was late in the fourth quarter, I don't remember. PJ was trying to take Cody Williams off the dribble and couldn't get past him. Like, I think they all just ran out of gas.
Why is everyone glazing 42 points when he had 20 free throws?
That's a good thing, though. It's a good thing to get 20 free throws.
No, so he actually, he did take 20 free throws, but he missed 5 of them.
That's right.
So the 42 is even more impressive because he had to make 27 buckets worth of points.
That's right.
It's also it's a good thing to get 20 free. It's a skill to get the free throws. I mean, not every player can get 20 free throws.
We didn't glaze Dirk for putting up 20 free throws. The 48 points on 15 shots is like the most iconic playoff performance in Mavs history. I glazed him relentlessly, but that game, Dirk's game 1 of the conference finals,
Tanner, clip that, please.
Yeah. Thank you.
See, now
just
he's calling for drops.
absolutely nonstop glaze coming from your boy. I say that is the single best performance I've ever seen in my life. The best basketball game I've ever seen anyone play was Dirk going for 48 on 15 shots.
Good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dirk shot 21 free throws one game.
24 free throws in that game, and he made all 24 of them.
I mean, we love the ethical basketball.
Yeah, I don't
12 of
understand that
15
comment.
from
He's
the field.
18. No, literally. I mean, to get the amount of free throws as 18 is pretty impressive. I mean, I don't know.
Get those amount of free throws at all.
That was hate.
because it's all. It's like they didn't foul him intentionally. He was
No.
putting the ball on the floor and getting hacked because they could not guard him.
Like literally every time Cooper Flagg saw Kyle Anderson, he like laughed and ran towards him and scored. Like it was actually funny. I wrote that in the story. Like he saw Kyle Anderson, looked at him, said, "Yeah, they call you slow mo for a reason." Ran at him and one with left hand. Like he did that multiple times. Anyone that was on there, the Williams brother, Taylor Hendricks, no one could guard Cooper Flagg tonight. They basically had to like just stack the paint. That was the only way.
This is full of just glaze.
Oh,
And what was Michelob Ultra, now it's just full of glaze.
So is Michelob Ultra not still in there?
Well, I drank it all, and now it's just glaze. It's just Coop glaze.
That's what it is. It's Coop glaze.
I did not say that.
Jesus
Let's keep this conversation.
Okay.
Clem.
Let's continue with some of your super chats here on the post game show. Who is this?
Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie.
With the $4.99 super chat, with Coop progressing this much, Najee may be more untradeable than PJ. Could we get more for PJ? And maybe too redundant with Coop on our team.
PJ can't be traded this season no matter
right.
what.
Yep.
Boom.
I think he is an
And Najee can't be
extremely
traded
valuable
because I won't allow it.
Yeah.
player.
Okay.
Marc Stein has veto rights.
But yeah, I mean, PJ in the summertime might be a pretty sought after asset, I would assume.
Oh my
so.
God.
Oh yeah.
Not saying, I mean, I'm not saying that the Mavs would trade him. I'm just saying, just
You know,
like
him-
a Trey
his-
Murphy or
his
Herb
ability on
Jones,
that
that type of
contract-
wing is
Yeah.
coveted in the NBA. So
He would be more valuable. If I had to guess, he would be considered more valuable than Herb Jones ever has been, just based on his contract and ability.
I'm not sure I'm
Herb Jones
co-signing
is
that
not
one.
that guy, dude.
I
He
am
is,
not.
he is
Not.
not
Herb
that
is-
guy.
Herb Jones
Herb
is
has
a hell of-
fallen off a little bit more than people.
Well, I mean, he's a hell of
Well,
a defender, but
maybe-
he's nowhere
well,
near
he's
the
not
scorer.
what he
You can
was.
say that, but the teams want Herb
Yeah,
Jones
the
very,
name
very,
is
very,
because
very
he's
badly.
on that number. That's the only reason he's on that number. PJ
But the name
will be
is May.
making $19 million next season. Herb Jones will be making more than that.
No way.
Yes, this is the last year of his contract. Well, no, sorry. So
Herb signed an extension?
So in 2027, sorry, it's not next year. It's the year after.
okay.
Herb will be making $21 million.
You don't think Herb's defense is better than PJ's?
I think.
Oh,
that-
definitely is better.
no. Well, yeah, Herb's defense
defense
is
The
is
better.
better.
offense is just
They
horrendous.
They defend different
Yeah.
positions though. But yeah,
But
no,
the
he's
offense
he's
is
a better,
so bad
yeah,
that,
PJ's
yeah.
so much better offense.
Yeah, PJ's a much better offensive
But
player.
yeah, I can. It depends on the team.
Plus,
is the
PJ
point.
is a dog. Final starter. Herb Jones, I believe, 4 career playoff games.
PJ.
I mean, has Herb ever been in a position to be?
You're
part of the
raising a
playoffs?
lot of good points, but it's like the
Yeah.
talk of Herb Jones is frenzied.
I like that word.
I mean, a certain team in Los Angeles needs a point of attack defender desperately. Like there are teams that need what Herb Jones.
I've wanted the
brings.
Mavs to trade for Herb Jones
Yeah,
for
yeah. The Mavs
about
can
my
use
entire life at this point.
Yeah, a point of attack defender. Like he brings a certain skill set that teams
Herbert.
covet right now, which is someone that could defend and defend multiple positions on the perimeter.
But Trey Murphy's a different conversation. He'd be more valuable than P.J. Washington.
The Pelicans are in the gutter.
Yeah.
They're in the gutter right
Are you sure?
I think Trey Murphy would.
I guess we'll see.
Because Murphy can shoot. I mean, just to be frank.
They have such good players, and yet they're 5-22.
And yet they can't.
That's the thing,
The
man.
New York Jets.
They're a collection of good players, that not a good team.
Man.
That's the thing.
But anyway.
Let's take our next break here on the DLLS Mavs post-game show. When we come back, Ron's review. Ron going to jump in and let us know how you felt about tonight's game. Plus, a little bit later on, we're going to dial up the Stein line here on our DLLS Mavs podcast and continue with your super chats. We'll be right back.
Super.
That's right.
Man, it is freezing cold outside, but you want to know where it's not about negative 4,000 degrees?
Cold, please tell us.
Surprise, Arizona.
Surprise.
And you can go to Surprise, Arizona from January 7th to 11th and join the Rangers at Texas Rangers Fantasy Camp presented by National Car Rental. It's 4 or 5 days out at the Rangers facility. You're hanging out with Fergie Jenkins. You're hanging out with Pudge Rodriguez and many more Rangers legends that are going to be announced very soon. Learning all the tips and tricks you need to know. Being treated like a big leaguer. You're going to get your own uniform, professional grade equipment, access to full clubhouse amenities, post-game happy hours, everything. It says in here the whole 9 yards, but I really think it's the whole 90 feet.
Okay, I like what you're doing
All
there.
the way. In fact, it's the whole 360 feet, all the way around the base. The best part, you'll enjoy hands-on guidance from Fergie, from Pudge, and from other legends. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity you won't want to miss. Spots are limited and going fast, so secure yours today at rangers.com/fantasycamp. Again, that is rangers.com/fantasycamp.
If you want to go and enjoy your NBA team, your favorite NBA team this season, of course, the Dallas Mavericks, I got the perfect thing for you to get your tickets with. And, of course, it's with Game Time. With Game Time, you're able to get panoramic seat view so you can pick out the perfect seat for where you want to sit. There's no hidden fees, so when you get to check out, you're not surprised by exactly what you're going to pay. In fact, they've got the Game Time ticket coverage as well, so your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the game today. In fact, with the lowest price guarantee, or Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. So if you want to enjoy your favorite NBA team or your favorite NFL team, even if that includes the loser Dallas Cowboys, you can take the guesswork out of buying your tickets with Game Time this NBA season. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code DLLS for $20 off your first purchase. Remember, terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code DLLS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Gentlemen, what time is it?
Game time.
Game time. Welcome back to the DLLS Mavs podcast. The Mavericks fall
A
tonight.
robust Game Time read, I must say.
Yes. We do it for you.
That's right.
And them.
The Mavericks fall 140 to 133 on the road to the Utah Jazz to drop to 10-17 on the season as the Mavericks begin a stretch tonight where they play 6 of their next 8 games on the road to end the calendar year of 2025. They'll be back at the American Airlines.
Can I ask a question before this segment begins?
No.
Sure.
No, I'm just joking. Go ahead, please, Mark. Please. Of course.
Does Ron's review include an explanation of the various shreddings in your shirt?
Oh, my God.
Is that part of it?
AKA the old man ain't feeling the young man's threads tonight, okay?
That's not what I said. Maybe I wish
thermal.
Maybe I wish I could pull it off.
Pull off the young man threads.
It's two shirts. This is a cut shirt, and this is a thermal under. It's cold.
No, but it's the distressed.
Yeah. It's also like distress. So it has like
I
it
love
came
this.
like this.
This is amazing.
Believe it or not, this was purchased with
This
holes
is
in it.
amazing.
Okay.
Oh, Ron, that's a good comment.
Well, we just got Stein's
Ron's
review.
review.
Ron's shirt.
I will be on the league video for our Instagram and Twitter as well. So coming soon.
Yes, Galkachin, we stopped talking.
And
about
maybe
sausage
no, we
club.
maybe have
No,
not.
no.
Don't be so sure.
Okay. Okay.
Jesus
Stein's spicy tonight, man. I like this. You back
Just,
with us tomorrow,
just like
too,
that
aren't
sausage.
you?
Pause in that. Time out, everyone.
Ron, what'd you take away from tonight's game, my guy? What'd you take away from tonight?
Okay, so going to this game, I had.
What are you
I had
chewing on still after tonight?
Hey,
No,
bro.
I was chewing on, can Ryan Nembhard be a top 8 player on a Mavericks playoff team?
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I asked Bobby, he's our analyst. I'm like, Bobby, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? He was like, I don't know if he's going to be a starting point guard long term, But I do think he could be a top 8 player, possibly, at his best on a playoff rotation. So I try to think of some parallels. We thought about, the Tyus Joneses of the world, and even like a Mario Chalmers or those type of players that can make big shots and big moments. Maybe not the best player, but can serve a role in the big team. And then tonight, after Ryan Nembhard went scoreless, he had 14 points, he had 11 assists, he's 50% from the field. Ryan Nembhard kind of showed like, hey, he might not be, the most explosive player. He doesn't really get 2 feet in the paint a lot, but he can make some jump shots. He can pass the ball. The Mavs have been the best team in not turning the ball over since he's become the starting point guard. They're top 8 in a bunch of categories, from field goal percentage, a lot of different categories. And I think it just showed kind of how important Ryan Nembhard is and what he can do. And lastly, then I had to kind of chew on, well, what's Cooper Flagg's ceiling? Because going to the season, I'm like, maybe all-star, maybe, all-NBA. At this point, at 18 years old, the track is MVP. I don't know what year when we're betting on, maybe year by 26, 27 years old or something around that age. But the ceiling is MVP at this point. Like, it'd be at this point, he's on that track. It's really early. Clearly, he's 18 years old. But you're scoring 40 points at 18 and your jump shot's really broke right now. When the jump shot starts to get cooking and when you get even more comfortable going towards the rim, who's to say Cooper Flagg can't have a season averaging 27, 8, and 8? Like, it's with good defense. Like, it's just not out of the question. So I think we learned a lot about Ryan Nembhard and Cooper Flagg tonight, even in the loss, KJ.
Yeah, I think for me, when it comes to Cooper Flagg, to piggyback off of that is, we felt like he had franchise player trajectory, potential generational talent type trajectory. You've got your answer emphatically tonight that Cooper Flagg is the franchise, and the future of this franchise is going to be driven by Cooper Flagg. And as his game continues to grow, continues to mature, the IQ continues to get that much better with the experience that he'll gain night in and night out. This franchise is his, and I cannot wait to see how much more he grows into what not only his game will look like, but how others will continue to respond to the type of player that he's going to continue to become, and how the franchise begins to build around this player. Because to drop 42 in a game where they had to have it, where you didn't have your best player in terms of Anthony Davis. Yeah, Cooper Flagg.
I didn't say I don't like the shirt, by the way.
I know. I
just read your comment.
I was being funny.
I didn't say anything about not liking it.
Wait, would you wear it?
No, I think I'm a tad too old to wear it.
But if your son wore, you'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. maybe I want to buy it.
Oh, Christmas!
Oh wow!
Is this on the Christmas list?
Okay. To your point about Nembhard, his last 6 games, 50 assists, 11 turnovers.
Wow, I'm surprised it was even over 10 turnovers.
Yeah, which is pretty. No, he did have 4 turnovers tonight. But
yeah.
Hey, we ignore those. Still 3-1. Still
11-4,
really good. Nembhard has now played 14 games. He has 3 point assist double-doubles.
Oh,
so he is now past Jalen Brunson for 4th place on the most 10-point, 10-assist games as a rookie in Mavs history. Jalen Brunson had 2.
Wow.
Mike Ozolino, Jim Jackson, and Coop all had 1. Dennis Smith up next with 6.
Wow, Dennis Smith did it.
Luka did 11 times. J-Kid did it 16 times. The minutes will probably be there for Nembhard until he can't play anymore.
Yeah, as he continues, we have to have the counter updated at some point too, because we continue to smoke games for Ryan Nembhard and Moussa Cisse, who actually played really
fast.
Moussa played
really well tonight. I was actually
I think Moussa's coming out first.
Mousa's already has
he's played
the halfway point of his
he's played
games.
a lot.
That is not good because Daniel Gafford made his return to action tonight, and I don't want to talk about how any player ever looks in their first game back, but we talked a lot about how he looked before he left, and they need Moussa Cisse too. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah. Look. Yeah.
Daniel that was Gafford. Positive November.
Yeah.
That was positive.
No negativity in November. It's carried over
almost
the
January.
Back half of December.
We could call a spade a spade. Gafford didn't look good. He didn't look good.
When was the last time that you left a game thinking, you know what? Pretty solid game from Gafford.
I wasn't working there. Wow.
I
was at the other place.
To be fair, that's just the season.
And I feel bad for Gafford because he is gutting it out. Like, he has been
playing. It sucks.
No,
it sucks,
it's
dude.
just, It's
awful.
He's basically on one. I mean, he said this multiple times. I mean,
Yeah.
before the game, after the game. Basically, the guy's on one leg.
He's on one.
I mean, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but it's either the worst ankle sprain of all time or it's not an ankle sprain.
Think it's torn?
No, I'm not going to speculate on an injury. But
No, I mean,
he sprained his
ankle
ankle
sprains are
day one
2.5 months ago.
I mean,
right.
and it's
to
still
be fair, on the Daniel guy for
Yeah.
ankle sprain, to my knowledge, we never got a grade. Like it could have been.
Is there like a grade 14?
No, I mean, but a grade 3 is basically a tear, right, Stein? It's not a
Every
3.
sprain is technically a hair, I think. Or every
Like,
sprain is
I think like
technically
a
tear.
bigger version of a tear. So he probably had a grade 2, which is
And
really really high.
They need him to get healthy for myriad reasons.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like he's a player that relies on bouncy, like on athleticism. If it basically keeps crunching, which he kind of talked about before, it's not good. It doesn't feel good, and also like you're less likely to play defense at a high level if every single time you land it hurts. This is not a Rocky movie.
Well, his job is to dunk and block shots
Yes.
and rebound, and all of those require
Ankle.
jumping
You
as
guys
high
realize
as
that
you
the-
can, you know?
The Jazz jumped into the play-in range tonight.
That's
Jazz
right.
are up to 10th in the West.
That's right.
Mavs shoved down to 12.
Man,
Clippers losing again to Memphis. So
They got destroyed.
man,
by
Darius
Memphis.
Acuff's a good player.
there is there's clearly a gap now between the Mavs and the West's bottom 3. The Clippers and the Kings, 6 wins each. The Pels, 5 wins each. So those teams are safely ensconced in the bottom 5 in the West. But
Well, you say that now, but a few more missed games by AD, and we'll come a knocking. Have you seen the Mavs'
Hello.
upcoming schedule?
I'm about to say that. Yeah, and we'll get to that here.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, we can get to it now. Actually, the counter. Oh boy!
Oh,
Oh, man!
23 games for Moose.
Wow.
this is 100% up to date.
Yeah.
So Nebhart still has 30 games. That's
Remember, he got hurt.
Remember, he
was
that's
hurt for
that's
a
good news because
Miles Kelly. Wow.
that'll get them past the trade deadline, and then they'll have a
Yeah.
clearer picture of where the roster is, and because they have to after the trade deadline, like there has to be enough room to convert him to a deal. If not sooner, I think sooner would be better, but it's just not that easy to do what the Mavs need to do cap wise to be able to convert him to a standard contract. But it is going to happen eventually.
For sure.
There's no way it's not going to happen. There have been a lot of very good performances from players on two-way contracts throughout the league this season. But if we were putting an all two-way team together, I would say the point guard is Ryan Nembhard.
I want
Ryan
Nembhard.
Yeah.
2-1-4 sitting out to protect trade value sometimes helps, but in this case, it does not because a lot of the Mavs guys that they could theoretically trade
Need
are
to
all
play.
hurt. They have to play to
They
show
have
that
to
they're
play.
good.
Well, another player that has not seen the floor again. So for the second straight game, Caleb Martin was DNP-CD tonight.
What?
He did not touch the floor
No.
tonight for the Dallas Mavs.
Well,
I
I mean,
can't
the
believe
Mavs
this
had a bunch
thing.
of guys healthy. They had a full team, so it's like obviously he's not going to play.
That's not the case at all.
What?
That's not the
Good
case at
hold
all.
it.
So yeah, for those who are keeping count, Caleb Martin did not play in the game against Brooklyn.
How many? We should have a Caleb Martin countdown.
Oh,
How many
no.
more games the Mavs have during his contract?
I mean, to be fair, usually they throw Caleb
Right now it's
Martin
like
in the
200.
first quarter. So if he doesn't
Yeah.
play in the first quarter, he probably won't play. I've learned that's kind of the trend with his playing.
Well, I mean, the fact that a guy who has, can help out somewhat defensively, I mean, he can't even see the floor right now. And the Mavericks were shorthanded, and he has not seen the floor in the last two games. So if he can't see the floor against the Brooklyn Nets or the Utah Jazz, think about that, the Nets and the Jazz.
219 games left on Caleb Martin's contract.
Wow, this is a great stat
Thanks.
via Mavs Film Room.
Oh.
Who's citing some,
He thought it was.
No, I know. I saw the tweet.
I thought he was clicking
No.
on his stat. That's
No.
hilarious.
Oh, thanks.
Tanner.
He was so excited. He was like, "Oh, nice! I got one." Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tanner, you
I
might
heard
need,
him say,
Tanner,
wow.
we might need the bell for this one.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
December 15th, 2024. The last 40-point game for Luka Doncic as a Dallas Maverick. December 15th, 2025. Cooper Flagg's first 40-point game as a Maverick.
That December 15th game was at Golden
Let's
State,
go
right?
State.
Oh my God!
Triple-double.
That game 1 year ago today, that was like That game was so awesome.
It was so good.
And then a year later, we got to watch
that
That
was the game that everyone said, "Oh man, this team is built for Luka.
Yes.
Luka is unstoppable."
Our postgame for that night was
Kerr
a
was
fever
like,
dream.
our problem was Luka and Luka and Luka.
But do you remember what happened in that game too?
That sucks, man.
He got a left calf contusion in that game. And wound up finishing the game, but wound up, I think, missing the next couple of games.
A rebound or something.
Yeah,
he
got a left calf contusion.
Yeah, he got kicked by somebody on the
and
Warriors.
then 10 days
Dang.
later, he played his last game.
So
And by the way, who do the Mavs play in 10 days? The Warriors.
The Warriors.
And who had a left calf
In Golden
contusion in
State.
tonight's game?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony
Oh my
Davis.
God.
Is it left?
Left calf contusion.
Yes.
he'll be playing on Christmas Day.
We need a break.
For sure.
We need a break for
It's
a lot of
actually
reasons.
time for us to go to break.
I know we need it for a lot of reasons. It's getting emotional in here.
Don't sing.
We're
Don't
just
sing.
talking about Luka.
That's right. Let's take our final break here on the DLLS Mavs postgame show. When we come back, we dial up the Stein line. NBA trade season is officially open, boys and girls.
Oh, and
Do
we're
we
spinning.
also have a Tankathon
We're
spin?
spinning.
And we got to take a thought spin. All that and more coming up next.
First, want to tell you about our Die Hard program here at DLLS Sports. If you scan that QR code right beneath Marc Stein's elbow, that will take you to our website, alldlls.com. Whenever you go there, you can elect to become a diehard. What that means, you are supporting
There you go,
what
Stein.
we're doing here at DLS Sports, but also you're becoming a part of our diehard community, and you're walking away with a ton of freebies, bennies, and all sorts of goodies. You're getting a free shirt of your choice right when you sign up. We got like 50 shirts to choose from. We come out with new ones all the time. We got some great ones in there, whether you're a Mavs fan, Stars fan, Rangers fan, Cowboys fan, Wings fan, or just a fan of DLLS. Maybe you just really like our logo and you just want to rock a DLLS logo shirt. Well, we got that. You also get a discount on any other gear that you could want, any other merch, any other hoodies or hats or shirts or cups or flags or mugs. You also get a discount on any events. You get to join the DLS Diary Discord, a great place to go hang out with fellow diehards and talk about all sorts of stuff. Most importantly, you get to read the website. All of Ron Harad Jr.'s written content covering the Mavs, Clarence Hill and Ali Jawad on the Cowboys beat, Jeff Wilson covering those Rangers, and then Craig Ludwig does not write about the Stars. He only talks about the Stars. But Sam Nestler and Sean Shapiro write about the Stars all the time. So if you want to follow the winner in town, the best team in town, you got to become a diehard to read their coverage of those unbeatable Dallas Stars. That is all for a low nominal fee, right? Annually. But we also do some free stuff. You go to alldls.com, scroll to the very, very bottom. You can sign up to receive our newsletter emailed directly to you via your inbox every Monday through Friday morning. Ali Jawad puts that together. It just catches you up on stuff from the website, stuff from the live show, a couple observations from whatever the news of the day is. It's a great way to spend your morning. So definitely check out our site, alldls.com, if you're interested. And thank you all for your support.
Please like, comment, and subscribe to DLLS Sports while you're here as well, and join the over 38,100 subscribers here at DLLS Sports. Tell your friends and family to join in on the hottest DFW sports talk in the Metroplex today. Mavericks fall 140-133 in overtime tonight as Cooper Flagg goes for a historic 42-point effort, the first ever 18-year-old rookie to go for 40-plus in an NBA game, as Cooper Flagg goes 15-20 from the free throw line. Unfortunately, the Mavericks fall in overtime. Part of what is a video game like numbers. We'll get to more of your super chats here in just a moment as well. Some insane numbers being put up all across the NBA. That's how we open up the Stein line tonight, because other NBA action, just to mention real quick, the Nuggets beat the Rockets in overtime. Check this out. Nikola Jokic went for 39, 15, and 10 in the win. Alperen Sengun went for 33, 10, and 10 in a loss for the Houston Rockets tonight, as the Nuggets take out the Rockets in overtime. So just to give you an idea of what else has been going on in the league, some insane stuff happening as well. But NBA trade season is officially open. The league's 30 teams are open for business. What can we potentially start to expect here over the next 6 weeks or so?
Well, look, I think everyone is still going to wonder about Giannis, even though the Bucks continue to tell teams, we're not trading him. Stop asking. The Bucks' new tactic appears to be telling teams that, no, we want upgrades. We're trying to convince Giannis to stay, but I think league-wide, everyone is going to look at that. But you're absolutely right. December 15th means the majority of players signed in the offseason are now trade eligible. So roughly 90% of the league is trade eligible. I think from the Mavs perspective, they've already started the early stages of taking calls. Teams are checking. I feel like I've written it 3, 4, 5 times. Gafford, despite the injury woes that have literally plagued him since the first day of training camp, there is still interest in him. Indiana is a team that has registered interest in Daniel Gafford. I don't think the Mavs need to do any rushing there. And referencing, is that Kevin Zhu? So if a trade doesn't happen tomorrow, like you said, I'm a crash out. That's that. Now,
tomorrow is kind of like an unofficial.
What I said was
right.
there is a very good chance there was a very good, it's not looking so great for me right now since Monday has already come and gone and we're already into Tuesday. Of course, the NBA operates on Eastern time and it's already Tuesday based on the NBA calendar. But basically what I was trying to get across was in the new CBA, which took effect in July 2023, the new rule is if you make a trade by Tuesday, by December 16th, players traded by December 16th can be reaggregated and put into another trade on trade deadline day. And we saw it was the Warriors who kind of illustrated how important these first 2 days of trade season are, because the Warriors traded for Dennis Schroeder last year on December 15th. The very first day Schroeder was eligible to be traded. The Warriors got him with the idea that if this works great. But if it doesn't, he has a salary that we can flip again, and that's exactly what happened. The Warriors used Schroeder's contract in the Jimmy Butler blockbuster, and then there was even another trade after that sent Schroeder from Utah to Detroit. So there is a good chance that we see something tomorrow. Maybe I'm going to be proven wrong, and no one decides to follow that Warriors blueprint from last season. But if you see a trade tomorrow, that's one of the reasons why, because anyone traded by tomorrow can be retraded. Because normally when a player is traded, player X is traded, the team that gets him has to wait 60 days if they want to put him in another trade package. You can trade that player on his own, but you can't combine that player with other contracts without waiting 60 days. But the new rule says if the trade is done December 15th or the 16th, that you can do it in less than 60 days on deadline day, which this season is February 5th.
So from your perspective and from your read, what type of approach are the Mavericks going to take? Are they going to take a patient approach?
I think they're just listening to everything right now. Look, we've been talking about AD and his status for I don't know how many weeks already. The presumption is that the offers aren't going to be good, so why rush in and just trade him for the sake of it? And look, he didn't play tonight, so that, teams are obviously paying very close attention. Anyone with AD interest has done the math, and they know that he's played in 11 games and he's missed 16. And that is going to factor into the offers that the Mavs get. There's just no way around it. But I personally, and again, the Mavs aren't calling me for my input, but I'm going to give it anyway. I mean, I'm not just trading AD for the sake of it.
Sure.
For some, it's going to help us heal or whatever. No, we've seen when AD plays well, he can still do a lot of damage. So to me, trading him for just the best deal that's put on the table, like hypothetically, just again, this is hypothetical. If the Hawks actually did offer a trade package built around Kristaps Porzingis' expiring contract and some low-level draft compensation, is that enough to give up Anthony Davis after what you gave up to get Anthony Davis? Like,
well,
again,
you never.
This is. I'm going to keep saying this too. It's not easy calculus, because we know that the best thing for the Mavs, as much as no one wants to hear it, and I shouldn't say no one because there are some people in chat who do want to hear it. The best course for the Mavs realistically is ending up in the lottery, because this, as we've said so many times, this is the last draft between now and 2031 that they control their first. So the best thing for them is to end up in the lottery and take the lottery spin again and see where they end up. That's obviously not easy to do if AD is playing and if Kyrie comes back and you play your strongest team from here to the finish line. But I don't like the idea of just trading AD for whatever. Like that's not good. That's not a good approach. Look at the Corella in pieces right now.
Yeah. He left a sentence up to interpretation.
There's more solidity in Ron's tank top than the Corella.
He's getting the answers he deserves by leaving that statement up to interpretation.
Well, I was hoping. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I guess what I would say to that is with the whole Anthony Davis situation, you're never obviously going to get the type of return that you got when you acquired him. Are you going to get a Kevin Durant type of return for an Anthony Davis, where you get a young player and a veteran like a Dylan Brooks and a Jalen Green, where the Rockets had, when they decided to move on for Kevin Durant? Like that to me is what kind of calculus are you weighing in terms of the realistic expectations of a Anthony Davis return that only the Mavericks can answer in that particular case. Let's continue.
You can't do a sunk cost thing. I agree. You can't. You're never going to get back anywhere near what you gave up.
Yeah.
But so, this whole extension conversation, he may want.
I'm tuning that out. I don't take that seriously.
I'm not even taking
the
that seriously.
Mavs don't have to give him an extension just because he wants one. He has a $63 million player option. Is he really going to turn that down if there's no extension?
Nope.
I would be surprised to see that, to turn down a $63 million player option to go to free agency. $63 million is a lot of money. So he's under contract. He's under contract for 2 more years after this one. If you really believe he's only going to play 1 more year and then decline a $63 million player option, I guess anything's possible, but I would be skeptical.
Well, of course, that's what his representation or whatever is going to want, so I don't blame him for wanting that, or Rich Paul for wanting that, or whatever.
Yeah, no, of course that I mean,
it's a job.
Yeah, that's his thing as the agent to try to get his player the max extension that he can. I'm not even looking at it from that perspective. I'm just saying, like, I just see this conversation out there that because he wants an extension, the Mavs have to act by this summer. No, they don't.
No, they don't. I guess the alternate perspective would be, okay, he wants an extension. If he doesn't feel like he's going to get one, or one isn't coming, could he, which he has done before, decide, okay, if you're not going to give that to me, I can ask out. And they don't have to trade him, right. But then the drama then becomes that much more of, okay, the player wants out. Will the team be forced to do something because they don't want that to be a distraction, for the franchise?
I don't think there's a team out there that's like, dude, I cannot wait to give AD a contract.
No, I don't think so either.
Please trade him here.
Basically,
no, I don't think so either.
He would have to have a team that would want to give him the extension to try to do that leverage type move. There's no team on the other side. There's no leverage.
I mean, that's not has to stop players from.
But again, we're talking about
demanding trades for sure.
Let's do.
Let's continue with.
Can't read the username, but thanks for the super chat.
Yeah. And, oh God, I thought Tanner was
wow.
I thought Tanner hit that first. The photo is
we
nuts.
can't show it.
I'm not going to. Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah, Tanner was close to hitting that.
1, 2, 3, 3.
Well, we're skipping.
Whoa, we'll get to that one.
We're splitting Luffy.
I'm just saying.
Big Bentley.
Mark Bentley with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Shout out, Mark.
Thank you so much.
Here's another one.
Beard fruit.
Oh, no, different person.
Same Abby, so I'm assuming.
Oh, okay. With the $4.99 super chat. 42 points at 18 years old. If this is the floor, the league isn't ready for the ceiling.
I'm telling you,
MVP.
The league's in trouble.
He is going to be a complete destroyer of worlds in like 2 years.
Thanos.
Yeah, he driving 42 at 18. Yeah, the league's in trouble. League's in trouble. All right, with the $2 super chat. How are Russell's and Martin's attitude with less time?
To be honest, I haven't heard anything about D'Angelo Russell. Well, he is sick, so he's sick. I mean, everybody. I mean,
the last time I saw him on the bench, he was trying to coach up Nebhard, coach up B. Will.
Caleb Martin's always pretty positive. I think Caleb Martin's like,
He
I'm
seems
getting
like a
paid,
decent
bro.
dude.
Yeah, I think like, hey, look, I'm under contract.
And low-key-
Whatever they want from me, I'm good.
And low-key, D'Angelo Choice got no choice but to act like a professional because he half a thread from being out the league. So he
and the
he
thing,
got to have some act right.
The thing about Caleb Martin that I'll say is similar to AD. Obviously, it's different levels because AD is Anthony freaking Davis. But like Caleb Martin did not get asked to be traded here.
That's right.
No.
He did not ask to sign the. I mean, I'm sure he asked for that contract, but like a team gave him that contract. So
That's
like none of this is his fault. Granted, like yeah, he shoots it really poorly, extremely poorly. But like it's not his fault. It's just this is not his fault. So. I just hope I'm very sure, okay, I worked for that team for 10 years. I'm very sure that he knows exactly how Mavs fans at large feel about him. And that sucks. So I hope that he's cool. Basically what I hope is that
he's positive.
15, 20 years from now, he's not going to look back in his time here and be like, man, that
that's
sucks.
great.
You know, like that's just, I just don't want that to be the case.
Sorry, I just had a jump scare because I just saw the Clippers schedule for the rest of December. Oh my gosh, it's about to get ugly in Los Angeles.
It's about to.
I mean, it's about to get even worse.
Yeah.
At Thunder, home against the Rockets, Lakers, at Blazers, home against the Pistons and the Kings.
That's a lot
They
of
weren't even
losses.
meeting the
And
bad
they're
teams.
6-20.
That's a lot of losses.
Woo, that's a lot of losses coming for the Clippers. Ira back in with, or excuse me, Victor Lugo with the $4.99 super chat.
Vic.
Mark, I believe this is for you. If Giannis gets to the offseason, the Mavs do AD 2026 first, plus Giannis will view Mavs as a contender next year with Kai Coop. Also, Kid needs his big move as GM.
Oh, wow.
I
What a
love
super
that
chat.
scenario, and
Fake.
I'm going to will that into existence.
Oh.
So that would mean Jason Kidd would be the new
I can't
GM
even
of the Dallas
follow the whole
Mavericks.
scenario. What are they
It
saying?
was too
So
much.
AD plus whenever the Mavs win the lottery again, because the NBA will rig it for them again, they'll trade AD and the number 1 pick for Giannis. And then
Well, they should say no. I
And
mean,
you would do that if they won the lottery again?
No, they shouldn't.
you
Navis
know
number
how I
one
feel
pick.
about Giannis.
Navis
It'd
number
be
one
really
pick.
tough for me to be like, I don't want
If
to.
the Mavs won the lottery again,
it was a
you
top
would
3
trade
pick,
that
I wouldn't
pick for
trade it.
Giannis?
No,
I don't think so,
no.
but I can't say that I wouldn't.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't think about it.
I mean, sure.
I
but
wouldn't.
If it's a
I would
top
think
3
about it.
pick in this draft, I wouldn't trade it. This might be the
Two
Bron,
number 1
D-Wade,
picks in a
Carmelo
row
draft.
that are on the same timeline.
You give me Coop, Kai, and Giannis still in his prime?
I don't know. That would be really tough.
That would be tough to say
I mean,
no to,
what
man.
pick would you if it was
Woo-hoo.
If it was out the
just,
top
if it was
3?
just yeah, so like the 4th pick, but
If it was
Milwaukee
the-
wouldn't do it if it was the 4th pick. That's the problem.
The top 3 is the
Maybe
top.
in this
Is
year's
a
draft
big
class.
top 3.
Maybe.
Maybe in this year's draft class because this is pretty damn good.
The top 3 in this draft is again.
But if Milwaukee
What if
called
this is
me,
the LeBron, Melo, D-Wade? You just don't know.
I just love
You just
Giannis.
don't know.
if Milwaukee called me and said, "Hey, we'll give you Giannis for AD in the 2026 first round pick," and it's number 1 or number 2, I'd have to seriously
I
think.
mean, look-
Let me make this clear. I love Giannis, one of my favorite players, absolute monster. But you don't also have to he hasn't had injury woes now the last
A ton.
they've been a first round exit 3 years in a row. 2 of those years he couldn't even play in the playoffs. He didn't finish the series. And he has a calf situation right now. I mean, you at least have to think about
That's
it.
what
Right?
I would think about.
I don't know the
I don't
last
if I'd
playoff
do
series
it,
Giannis has finished.
but I would think about it.
2021.
Plus, I
mean,
trust
it's been a while.
Giannis's. I know, understand over the last couple of years, but I trust Giannis's long-term track record as availability over Anthony Davis.
I just love Giannis. I mean,
Giannis has been more hurt than Anthony Davis.
you know, Giannis named his son
Anthony Davis
Maverick.
isn't missing playoff series.
why is
Everybody,
that?
Giannis has not played in
Because
playoff
he
series.
loves
That was
the
in
Mavericks.
college.
And
It's been a
I
long
don't know.
time.
Oh, future?
he
COVID.
loves the coach,
Which one?
the Mavericks coach.
Oh, the current.
Mm.
Was he the coach? I don't think.
He was Giannis's coach.
I think Maverick was born before J. Kidd was the coach, right?
Wait, what? Wait, well, oh no.
We have to read the chat. We can't show it. We can't show the chat, but we could read the chat.
1, 2. My oh, that's not my birthday.
PLH.
PLH is nuts.
No, it's not. It is the opposite.
Well, yeah.
I was trying to go like make it PC to try to come up with some PC words for it,
PLH.
but I'm not going to do it.
We are doing a tankathon spin before
Yeah,
we
we
go.
are.
right?
Oh, let's get this together.
Thank you, Mr. 1233, and the rest of your username for the $4.99 super chat. to
Shout
start off
out.
with year 2 Coop with AD and Kyrie is a contender. Coop likes playing with AD. Just keep him. Why not trade for buy low start in the future alongside Coop? I don't trust Anthony Davis's health. I just can't do it. I can't. That's the only thing I can't.
That
trust
is a
his
big
health.
issue. That is a big issue, and also they're so close to the apron. It's just having a bunch of jumbo contracts makes it really, really tough in their specific position to build a team, because at this rate next year they will only be able to sign players to minimum contracts, and their picks will be frozen if they don't shed money. So it is like, yeah,
like you owe AD another, almost $60 million. Clay making $17 million guaranteed next year. Kyrie making over $40 million next year. Like, the money's tight. Caleb Martin making $9 million. You got D'Angelo Russell on a player option that he gonna get past go for. Like, it's nasty work, man. Like, it's just
that player option triggers.
Read my chat. I'm y'all's biggest fan. That's what it says.
Shout out. Shout out PLH.
That's all I see.
1, 2, 3, 3.
The picture that isn't you, I assume.
Well, if it is, that's awesome.
Nah, if it is, great guy. I mean,
there you go.
So Toji, frozen picks. If you're in the second apron, I think it's either 2 or 3 years in a row. I don't remember what the rules are. Your pick is automatically moved to the bottom of the first round, and you cannot trade it. And you cannot. It doesn't matter if you have the best record or the worst record. Your pick will stay at 30, and you cannot trade it. And also, if you're above the second apron, you cannot take back more money than you send out in a trade. You can't use any exceptions, including taxpayer mid-level, veteran mid-level, like the full mid-level, any traded player exceptions, biannual exception, any of that stuff. You are effed.
Yeah. And
You
by
can't
the
do
way,
sign in trades. You can't send out money in trades. You can't do anything.
and the Mavericks project to also be a heavy tax team
spend
going into 2020.
Next year's team is going to be like a $300 million roster.
And
a bad one.
that's a
They're
hell of
10
a
and
lot of
17
money.
right now.
And exactly. And are you willing to foot the bill for a team that looks like the way
I would
it is?
not pay for a team that cost $1 million.
Probably.
Or even $10,000. I don't want to pay for any of that.
There you go. It's time to take our spin around Tankathon.
All right, it's time. So we've only done one official spin. That was way back on December 5th, whenever times were bad. Then times got really good.
They started
Who
winning.
said put it away?
Tanner decreed that we can only do it on losses.
That's right.
I mean,
And what Tanner decrees, we do.
Look, man,
I
Tanner's
sense a
feeling his
power struggle
powers.
brewing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Tanner's coming into his power.
Tanner's going full Slytherin.
You
man.
look,
for
you
him.
get Tanner. You
My
better
God.
be careful. You get this many alphas in a room. All right, it's
Stop.
all right. I'm gonna spin right now.
All
Okay,
right.
the
One
Mavs.
spin.
The Mavs are 8th. Like
In odds.
yeah, they're 23rd.
They only have
in
the
league.
8th worst record in the league.
They have the 8th
Yes,
worst record in the league.
There are
Yes.
6 teams with worse
Jeez.
records.
Right
Thank you,
now,
Marc
they have a
Stein.
26.3% chance to move up into the top 4 and a 6% chance at the number 1 overall pick.
I'll
Which
take
was
those
better
odds.
odds than what they had to get Cooper.
The only time we've done this, they have moved down.
Draft season.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
No
here we
whammies,
go.
no
Here we
whammies.
go.
Well, just,
So, so here's the deal.
It wasn't
Tanner.
great.
They moved down?
The Mavs did not move down or up. They stayed at 8th.
Oh,
Picking
jeez.
4th, the Hornets.
Oh, no.
Picking 3rd, the Pacers.
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
understanding what
jeez.
happened.
Picking 2nd, the Kings.
Oh, no. Those are the
and
Clippers.
picking 1st, the Oklahoma City
Oh,
Thunder.
my gosh. Oh, my
Darren
God.
Peterson's the Thunder.
Oh, my gosh.
Could you imagine?
You know, in your little
Imagine
Excel
the
sheet,
SGA
you need to add a
Peterson
column that
J-Dub.
shows where the Thunder end up in all of these Tankathon spins.
So the first time we did it,
My heart breaks every time.
the Thunder finished 4th.
Still.
Which is
Seriously,
still-
please keep track of that.
Still.
Okay.
So we've
If they're-
done
if
two.
they're in the top,
We've
like,
done 2
7
Tankathon
hurt.
spins, and the Thunder got a top 4 pick both times, including number 1. That's the kind of season it's been in Oklahoma City. Wow.
Nick, I'm gonna go.
And I just
Peterson.
and I just mentioned what the Clippers got going on. Like, their schedule is nasty, and they got destroyed by the
But
Grizzlies.
they're gonna have one of the
tonight.
5 worst records in the league. Like, people might as well just get ready. Doesn't mean they'll get the number 1 pick, but
The only team with fewer losses than the Clippers and the Kings are the New Orleans Pelicans. They're at 5-22. The Clippers are now 1-9 in their last 10 games after their loss tonight to drop to 6-20. The Kings are just abysmal. They're 6-20, and then the Mavericks, Portland Trail Blazers, and Utah Jazz each have 10 wins.
it's terrible.
Right now. So honestly, you can't even bottom out the way that you want to, even if you wanted to do that, because the bottom of the West is just horrendous, and it's about to get even uglier for the Clippers here real soon. Shout out to the Wizards, who are 4-20 and have the worst record in the association at this point.
1-1 against the Mavs.
All right, stop.
Ah, man.
That's right.
Crucial loss for the Mavs.
Real quick check on the Western Conference standings. Oklahoma City Thunder, of course, at 24-2. They lost in the NBA Cup semifinals in a hell of a game over the weekend to the San Antonio Spurs. Nuggets with their win tonight. They're number 2 in the West. Lakers number 3 in the West. Your top 4 seeds are the Thunder, Nuggets, Lakers, and Spurs. 5 through 8. Rockets, after their loss to Denver tonight, they're at number 5. Minnesota's at number 6 at 17-9. Those are your top 6 teams. Phoenix at 14-12. Golden State at 13-14. So you only have right now 7 teams in the Western Conference with a winning record, which is very surprising given what we thought the West was going to be this season.
PLH beats the buzzer with another one for $1.99. Shout out. I'll convince AD to take a cheap extension. Thank you for doing that.
By
don't
doing
don't
what
tell me how
exactly?
you do it.
Yeah,
I don't
we
want to
don't
know
wanna
how you do
know.
it.
We
I don't want to know how.
Yeah, we don't want to know at all.
What do you mean by that?
You gonna go the full?
What do you mean by that?
But that'll do it for us here on the DLLS
Thank you.
Mavs post-game show. Sincere thanks to all
That
of you.
show was all over the place.
That was the show.
I don't think we've ever been this happy after a destructive 24-9 run by the Utah Jazz to beat the Dallas Mavericks.
Utah
Hey,
game.
but Cooper,
Well, thanks everybody for watching because it's very late at night. There's a lot of people still watching.
wow.
What did he just do?
He just shook the bell.
Yeah.
He's gonna break the bell.
I mean, but that's what
Can't-
happens with Cooper Flagg scores 42
Can't wait
points,
to see.
man.
Can't wait to see how I get in trouble on the next show.
Yep.
Tanner, we appreciate you making us look good and sound good as always. Thank you, sir. Again, thank you to all of you for your super chats. We really appreciate that.
Yo.
Including the person with
Dude,
the,
I love chat so much.
With all
Oh
that
my
stuff.
god.
This chat goes hard.
I love it. Well, okay.
Well.
check
That's
this
right.
out. We'll be back in 12 hours.
Are you
here.
serious?
That's right. We'll be back in 12 hours right here on the DLLS Mavs podcast. Marc Stein, you going to be here with us tomorrow?
Until Wednesday.
Oh, that's right, because you got other jobs. You have
Tomorrow's only
15
Tuesday.
jobs.
You have other jobs.
He's
It's
got
already
money.
Tuesday.
Yeah, he's got his other 15
That
jobs
sucks.
he's got to attend to. So Mark will be back with us.
Oh yeah, listen to Mark on the radio, right?
I will be back Wednesday, back Thursday,
You're on Sirius
back
tomorrow,
Saturday.
right?
But yes,
Tell the people about your show real quick.
tomorrow, Mondays and Tuesdays, noon to 1 Central, deals and dunks on Sirius XM NBA Radio.
So make sure you tune into our guy Stein. He's going to have all the hot goss with NBA trade season officially open. That's our National NBA Insider, Marc Stein. That is our DLLS Mavs analyst, Bobby Carella. That is our DLLS Mavs beat writer, Ron Harad Jr. I am merely your host, Kevin Gray. We are DLLS Mavs. We'll talk to you in 12 hours right here on DLLS Sports at 12 p.m. Y'all be good. Peace.
We all silly like the mayor.